Welcome. We've got some thrilling Arsenal news lined up for you, so stay tuned until the end to catch all the latest updates. And don't forget to leave 300 likes to keep us motivated in bringing you the latest Arsenal updates. Mikel Arteta has laid down the new Arsenal standard in no uncertain terms. Speaking to a jubilant sea of red and white during the North London Victory Parade, the Gunners' boss delivered an emotionally charged address that mixed pride, relief, and steel. "We have made history once again, together," he told the supporters, visibly moved. Reflecting on the campaign's pressures, Arteta admitted the dressing room now carries a different weight. "This shirt feels completely different now. We are champions." Yet he was quick to move the goalposts, insisting the triumph marked only the beginning. "This is by no means the end of the road," he declared, urging his players to keep standards sky high and maintain their hunger. In classic serial winner fashion, the Basque tactician set an ambitious target for next season. "When we're standing on this bus again, I want us celebrating 2 major trophies," he announced, ensuring complacency would not creep into the club's DNA. The speech was a masterclass in squad management, allowing the players their moment of euphoria while immediately stoking their appetite for more. Under Arteta's leadership, Arsenal have finally shed their "nearly men" tag. Silverware is no longer a luxury at the Emirates. It is now the minimum expectation. Emmanuel Petit speak out about rival reactions to Arsenal reveal deep-seated insecurities. Former Arsenal midfielder Emmanuel Petit has expressed his embarrassment at the reaction of several Premier League clubs following the Gunners' heartbreaking defeat in the Champions League final. Rather than rallying behind an English club on the biggest stage in club football, some sides instead took to social media to mock Arsenal by posting images of their own European silverware. Arsenal had just clinched the Premier League title in the 2025-26 season under Mikel Arteta, ending a 22-year drought. The North London side then marched all the way to the Champions League final against Paris Saint-Germain in Budapest, only to lose on penalties after a 1-1 draw. It marked their first appearance in the final since 2006. Petit believes the occasion should have been one of pride for English football as a whole. Instead, what followed was a rather unedifying spectacle as certain Premier League clubs appeared to revel in Arsenal's misfortune. "I have to admit, I felt embarrassed," said Petit. As soon as Arsenal lost, some Premier League clubs couldn't wait to jump on social media and remind everyone about their European trophies. The Frenchman added that the rivalry in the Premier League often morphs into a collective jealousy towards Arsenal. "That tells you everything." Instead of supporting an English club representing the league on the greatest stage, they were too busy celebrating Arsenal's suffering. "For me, that's not proper rivalry. That's insecurity," he stated. Petit felt Arsenal were just 90 minutes away from something truly special. Yet rather than showing respect, rivals dug out old trophies from the history books to post online. He suggested this stemmed from envy, as Arsenal had spent the season competing at a level beyond many of their counterparts. Such over-the-top reactions, Petit continued, highlighted a mentality that takes greater pleasure in Arsenal's failure than in their own successes. The trophy may have slipped away, but the reaction from some rivals shows just how much Arsenal still live rent-free in their heads, he added. Nevertheless, the Gunners must look inward. This was their 5th European final defeat since their last triumph in 1994, underlining that a winning mentality in the biggest moments remains elusive. The tag of "nearly men" continues to linger around Arteta's side. For now, Arsenal's task is clear: turn "nearly there" into genuine European champions. Should they achieve that, the jibes and dusty trophy posts from their rivals will look increasingly petty in the face of the club's resurgence. Declan Rice. Arsenal following PSG's long road to the top. Declan Rice has offered a thoughtful and mature reflection on Arsenal's current journey, drawing a pointed comparison with the path taken by Paris Saint-Germain. The England midfielder believes the Gunners are following a similar trajectory to the French giants, one that is paved with setbacks but ultimately leads to sustained success. In remarks that will resonate with supporters, Rice acknowledged that PSG endured years of disappointment and heavy defeats before reaching their present heights. He highlighted how the Parisian club's repeated failures in Europe and domestic wobbles were all part of a longer process that has now seen them emerge as a dominant force. The Arsenal man made it clear he sees strong parallels with his own side. Rather than viewing occasional slips as crises, Rice regards them as necessary steps in the evolution of a team that is steadily building something substantial at the Emirates. PSG had a lot of defeats over the years, and now they're clearly at the peak of their powers, Rice noted. He is convinced the same pattern will unfold for Arsenal if the squad remains patient and committed to the project. He described the recent minor defeats as nothing more than small hurdles. These setbacks, in his eyes, are valuable lessons that are forging a stronger mentality within the dressing room and preparing the team for greater challenges ahead. Rice's message carries a quiet confidence. He insisted that Arsenal will continue to push forward, learning from every reverse and gradually closing the gap on the very best sides in Europe. This outlook reflects a noticeable shift in the culture at the club. Under Mikel Arteta, the Gunners are no longer a side that collapses at the first sign of pressure. Instead, they are developing the resilience and long-term vision that top-level football demands. For the North London faithful, Rice's words should serve as reassurance. The midfielder is not offering blind optimism but a realistic assessment rooted in football history and the reality of elite squad development. Ultimately, Rice believes Arsenal are on the right path. If they can maintain this mindset and keep progressing, the club may soon find themselves, like PSG, standing at the summit rather than merely looking up at it. Thanks for watching Arsenal Time. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like, share, and leave a comment below. Continue following the Gunners' journey with us, and see you in the next video. Come on, you Gunners!